everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin. Today we will be planning out September 16th to the 22nd, and I will be using an older kit that I never had a chance to use. This is the Yellow Poppies. It still doesn't quite feel fallish enough for me to use my fall kits, so I will be using this instead. I have pre-planned, and then I wanted to flip back and show you how this week is turning out. I need to come in and update this. I haven't updated it in a little while. I've done some things. I added in a place to put my steps. I don't actually exercise. I should, but just being more intentional with walking a little bit extra here and there. And so I think that's mainly the only thing that I've updated since you've seen my planner last. You might notice that I am in a new cover. If you watched my unboxing, then this may or may not be a surprise to you. I actually had my Lotus on first, and that is the teal with the pink. And I don't know. The pink is very, 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 very bright pink. And so I switched out. I also got this Night Safari, and I love this hide and seek cover on this dark navy a lot more than I love it on the teal. It was just kind of okay to me on the teal, but on this navy, it is beautiful. I'm still going to keep the Lotus, at least for a little bit. I might try and sell it. I am trying to find a dolphin blue, which is the dark blue on the outside and the light blue on the inside. I think that would be really great for me. I will go ahead and show you quickly just what I'm doing in the pockets. I just have my Hobonichi stencils. This is a sticky note pad that I got from a boho berry box that I have just in this pocket. I have stickers back in this pocket. This is from a Goulet Pens order that I'm not sure that I ever showed you guys. They're doing vinyl stickers in their orders now. And then in the back pocket, I just have my pencil board handy. And then these are just little things that I made for planning my music. And there will be a video coming eventually on how that's going for me. I am planning my music out in this Avec as well. And then as far as pens, I have my normal Tombow Mono drawing pen. I have a Pentel Touch sign pen for lettering, and then my vanishing point. I know that you are really only supposed to carry one pen with you, and you are supposed to close the book by putting the pen in both slots whenever it's closed. I would rather carry more pens with me and not have it closed personally. So that is the route that I'm going with this. I love having these bookmarks. It is great. So all that to say, let's go ahead and get into planning. But before we do that, sorry, I am going to be inking up my vanishing point this week with the ink that you choose. I have yellow inks, but none of them looked good with this, and none of my other inks looked good to like coordinate with it. So it's between Lexington Gray and Noodler's Black this week. So please comment with which ink you think I should use in my spread, and then I will film a video of me filling out my planner with that ink. All right, so now we can get to planning. Like I said, this is an older kit. I actually think it's like from June, from what I remember. That is so crooked. And I just never had a chance to use it. I like to do most of the kits that I have, but honestly, sometimes I like to do pin onlys, and so there's always gonna be a couple of kits that I just don't have a chance to use. And I would love to be using my fun fall kits. September is hard. It's starting to feel like fall in some areas of the country, or other countries even. But then where we are, it's just not. And so I felt obligated to start making fall kits, but I can't actually start using them. Well, I could start using them, but my brain, it's just not there yet. Actually, I think that weather-wise, we are taking a turn for more fallish. Today has been really rainy all day, and so if the lighting is a little bit weird, it's been really overcast, and I don't have a ton of light, but I wanted to go ahead and film anyway so that you can vote on the ink color. So make sure you do that. And again, I apologize if the lighting is weird. So there are the days. And then this time I am going to go ahead and put in my little deals for the weather before I do my number circles, because sometimes I have to adjust my number circles depending on where these guys fall. So I want to do these first, trying to learn from my mistakes, and there's really no way to make these straight. So I'm just going to do my best and then live with it, because it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So lots going on this upcoming week in the shop, and we will talk about that a little bit more as we kind of plan out, but we have been prepping and doing things in the shop like crazy. We had a fantastic $2 Tuesday sale with new items. So fun fact, those little multi-day labels for the calendars that we did for Tuesday, $2 Tuesday, they were actually my husband's idea. And I had never seen anything like that at all. And whenever he first told me about it, I was like, wow, why didn't I think of that? You know, I was like, well, duh, like, you know, spring break or, you know, camp, or like just so many things that are multiple days. And it gets obnoxious to write a label for every single one of them in your planner. So why not just have a sticker that covers multiple? Because sometimes you can use washi, but then if you don't have washi that matches, that can be frustrating, which is the case a lot of the times with me. I don't have a huge washi collection with all kinds of different colors. I have a very modest collection. I am adding to it regularly, but not at the rate of some people. So anyway, I did actually, the last time I was at Hobby Lobby, I picked up a set. You guys should go and see if your Hobby Lobby has these. It was a set of holiday washi. And so, you know, New Year's and Valentine's and St. Patrick's and all the holidays, they had washi for all the holidays. Is this big container, and it was only $13. Let me go grab it. Aren't these adorable? There aren't many holiday washis that I have. Actually, I don't know if I have any holiday washis. And so I love these Thanksgiving ones and these Christmas ones down at the bottom. I'm super excited to use them. And it was only $13. I could not use the 40% off coupon because of that. But even still, that's cheaper than $1 a roll. I haven't counted to see how many rolls are in it. Apparently it's 50 because I can read. 5 of them are foiled. And so anyway, I am really excited about this. So go check out your Hobby Lobby. Okay, so back to planning. Sorry about that little interruption. I love a good deal on washi just as much as the next planner girl. And the nice thing, I'm gonna try and keep it stored in that box too. That's another thing with washi, is storing it all. So since that's in there, I think I should be able to keep it all together and everything. So that's fun. And then it helps me justify spending the money, because if it's, I want to have all the fun holiday washis when it rolls around, but even as Christmas is coming and Thanksgiving, it's like, do I really want to spend XYZ on a roll of washi that I'll only use one time a year? Well, that little bundle kind of helped me take care of that. All right, and I'm realizing that I never did go in with the numbers, so we are starting with 16. I have not consolidated this anymore. I need to sit down again. I think my husband and I were watching Heartland, if you've heard of that. While we were watching that, I was doing it. So let me know in the comments if you've heard of that, or if you watch, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about. It is a show. We don't really watch TV. We don't really have time to watch TV. To be completely honest, we do not own a television. We watch just online. And we have Hallmark movies, what's it called? Hallmark Movies Now, I think. And it's super cheap. It is literally like $35 for the entire year. And they have like more family friendly movies. I guess that's how I can explain it. Not movies. Actually, I think they do have some movies, like TV shows. And so we really enjoyed, we finished Signed, Sealed, Delivered. That was a fun series that we watched. And we started Heartland a while back, and then they put up new what's it called? Seasons. So they're on, we're watching season 11 right now. And so that has been really fun. I was actually talking to my mom today, and they're into Heartland too, and she didn't know that you could watch the 11th season anywhere. And so she was like, oh, I have to go look into that Hallmark movie thing that you talk about. So anyway, you should do it. I'm going to use no, it worked out last week, that's okay. I think what I did, so the difference was that I put it on top of this thin washi instead of covering up the thin washi. And I don't think I will miss having those 2 checklists, so that's gonna work just fine, I think. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. So I'm excited to have my vanishing point back in my life. I was using it, I had the Aston leather pen pouch, and I'm still using that. Another rabbit trail. I did want to show you how I set this up. I have not used it for very long, just a couple of days, but I do think that I like this setup, at least for now. So really quickly, to interrupt the plan with me, I have my Sarasa clips, I have a couple of the Tombow Food Nasuki brush pens, the hard and the soft, I have the red Hobo pen, and I have my Pilot Metropolitan. And then in this pocket, I have this cute little girl. I don't know if I'm gonna cut her out or just leave it in here. It's kind of fun to be able to just like have her peek in and out. Peekaboo! I'm sorry, I'm a mom of 2. And then an ollie clip and this is the boho berry. It was like an exclusive deal just for when I need a clip. And then in this pocket, I have whiteout. It is a new roll of whiteout. If you watched that one video where I had a total, I had to throw it away. It was terrible. An adhesive roller, and then here I have the Aston leather pen pouch with my TWSBI stub nib in it. So it's tucked away nicely and safely protected, and then these things aren't in the way. What I love about this is that it's organized, it lays flat. I do wish that this zipper went a little further so that it would lay a little more flat, like if it kind of went apart a little bit, but that's all that it opens. I do love this cover, this material. I'm really enjoying it so far. And that is the small drawer pouch from Hobonichi. If you did not watch my unboxing video, if you haven't watched it, you should, because I got tons of goodies for both personal and business. Something that you might not think about if you aren't an Etsy shop owner, which most of you probably aren't, but whenever you do like example pictures and product pictures and all these things, you have to have like all these extra planners to just do that. And so I was having to buy extra planners to take all the pictures and all the example pictures, because I don't want to take the example pictures in my personal planner, because I like to do my own personal planning in my own personal planner, if you could imagine that. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do my school scripts here while I'm thinking about it. So teaching 3 days a week. Now I teach part-time music. Well, I teach music, it's part-time. I'm sorry, I haven't even had that much caffeine today, and I'm just really all over the place. My step stickers are right next to my school stickers, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. This is just a way for me to use this space up and get a little bit of accountability for what I'm doing activity-wise. And then I think I'm ready to just go ahead and put the rest of the things that we have going on this week in. So I am meeting up with the gal who just opened up the planner shop in my area. We are going to be in a retail store. If you have not heard that, I will have a video coming. I want to show you guys like all the packaging and kind of just tell you a little bit more about all that we have going on there. So look for a video coming out soon. And then Tuesday we will be doing another $2 Tuesday. We will have the same product. So the multi-day labels in the calendar view of all 3 sizes, they go over several days. And the cousin ones do work in these as well. You can have it go over, if you have something that always happens, let's say at 10 o'clock, you can have one that covers 3 and the one that covers 4, or just 2 if it's a Monday through Friday deal. And so we will have those in 3 new color schemes on Tuesday. And then Friday, I am releasing December new releases, and not just December new releases, but also something else too that you will want to be on the lookout, especially if you already have your 2020 planners, or if you will be getting them soon. That's just a little bit of a spoiler. And then we have our ladies retreat this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I love our ladies retreats. So that, I think it starts at 6 on the Friday night, and then it will be all day Saturday. They asked me to do a lettering workshop, so I am very honored to have that opportunity. I am gonna go ahead and put this in now. This is the full box that's actually intended to go over here, and so it's a little bit wider. It's the same size as the ombre boxes. It's actually a little bit shorter, but it's the same width. And so I'm gonna have to go cut it off, but I don't know where my X-Acto knife is, so I'll have to find it. This is going to be most of the day. I think we'll get done at like 2 or 3. I think it starts at 8. So I'm gonna put it here, and I will go in and cut that off later. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put one of these in. Actually, yeah, I can go ahead and do this one. I don't know exactly when that is. I think right around lunch. So then I'll just write in lettering workshop. And then church on Sunday. So the ladies retreat, it's actually an over the night thing if you want it to be. And in the past, I have always stayed the night for those. But with my daughter, I am not this year, and I'm kind of sad about it. But I would hate to ruin somebody else's night by having to stay with me. And you can get a room to yourself or with just one other person, but it's more expensive. And I live literally 2 minutes from where they're staying. And so it's kind of hard for me to justify spending over $100 to stay somewhere super close to home. And my church is actually about 20 minutes away. But when we do these retreats, there's a hotel really close to where I am. And so that's always nice that I don't have to travel far. All right, so that is all I have for you today. Please do not forget to vote for the ink color of choice. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. And I forgot to write in my deals. All right, so there it is all filled in. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.